What's up, y'all? Welcome to Generation Now. We are YCCS's podcast. And listen, we got a very, very great episode today. And so listen, I'm not even going to waste no time. Let me send it over there to Latrice.
Yo, what's up, everybody? And I am here with McKinley's students, and they're going to give us a little bit about themselves. Let me get 3 fun facts about you.
Okay, so 3 fun facts about me. 1, my name is Jada. Secondly, I'm a cheerleader here at McKinley. And a 3rd fact about me, I love doing hair, cosmetology, that's me. Thank you.
My name is Ovarius. 3 fun facts about me. I would say that I'm very handsome and intelligent. I am a rapper, and I would say that as I get older, I will be very wealthy.
My name is Nayara, and 3 facts about me is I love to do lashes. I'm shy around people I don't know, and in my opinion, I'm very funny.
What's up, y'all? My name is E.T. I make music and I know how to cook.
Hey, I'm London, and I'm a junior at McKinley. I'm also a cheerleader, and I love to eat.
Hey, my name is Christian, aka CC. The 3 fun facts about me is I like anime. I like being consistent with things, and I like to be isolated to myself, unless I'm at school.
Hi, my name is Angel. I'm a junior at McKinley. 3 fun facts about me is I like money, I like to be by myself, and I like to sleep, basically.
Hey, y'all, my name is Jamia, aka Mia. I'm a senior here at McKinley. I'm a cheerleader. 3 fun facts about me. My favorite color is pink. My favorite food is a 10-pound seafood boil spicy with eggs, boo. And what else? Yeah, that's it for real.
My name is Cordero, aka Spank, and 3 fun facts about me is I rap, I like to draw, and I'm the tallest on my basketball team. Yeah.
Hi, my name is India Franklin with an E. 3 fun facts about me. I'm a mom. I want to learn photography, modeling, and NICU nursing. And my last fact is I love doing TikToks with my son.
My name is Jeremiah. I'm a student here at McKinley Lakeside. And 3 fun facts about me is I love to troll. I like to help people with their mental health, and I love music.
My name is Robert. I'm a senior here at McKinley High School. I play football. I want to be a security guard, and I plan on going D1.
Hey, my name is Destiny. 3 fun facts about me is I love TikTok Live. And yeah, I love doing lashes and hair. And then my favorite color is purple.
What's up, y'all? Again, it's your girl, Treese, your host. And 3 fun facts about myself. I love to cook. I am a really, really goofy person, but a very serious person at the same time. And my favorite color is purple.
Wow, I feel like we in a room with so much greatness in here at McKinley. And, I'm going to go ahead and do me. I am Deuce. 3 fun facts about me. I am a videographer. I love creating beautiful images. I just got a newfound love for teaching. I never thought that I'd be interested in teaching. And then, and 3, you know what I mean? I don't know. I would just say I like money and I like growing. So I like growing money. You know what I mean? Let's just say that. Hey, and listen. With that being said, I want to go into a couple of our topics. Let me go ahead and DJ real quick. We're gonna play a quick little video. And today's first topic is gonna be about culture. And then I'm not gonna lie, I gotta ask them what does culture mean to them. So let's go to this video.
African Americans in this country are the only groups, they have no culture. It depends on who you meet, where you meet them.
But currently there's not an African American culture?
No.
Yes, there is.
What is it? Name 2 value systems in the African American culture.
Value systems?
Yes. Name 2 taboos in the African American culture system. Name 2 traditions, by the way, in the African American culture system.
Mr. Zanu. See, Mr. Zanu, you're obviously an intelligent fellow, but it's comments like yours that fuel diaspora wars. It's comments like yours that make work like mine frustrating. Because respectfully, you're being intellectually naive, either because you don't want to do the research, or you simply don't want to. You said African Americans can't handle freedom or civil rights because they have no cultural foundation. You said they have no culture. You said they have no taboos, nothing to balance it out. So let me offer you some clarity before you confuse displacement with deficiency. First, I think the question is dishonest. You don't strip people of their land, language, names, gods, and memory, then complain that they can't trace their lineage back to 1462. African Americans didn't lose culture. They forged one in fire. So, Mr. Zanu, here are just some of the values in African American culture. 1. Resilience, the cultural DNA of survival. From slavery to Jim Crow to mass incarceration, they didn't just endure, they built. 2. Collective uplift, each one teach one. From the church to the block, the goal is always bring your people with you. 3. Self-determination, ask Garvey, ask Malcolm X, ask Black Wall Street. Even in chains, there was always the instinct to self-govern. 4. Respect for elders. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. Big mama. Uncle, even if we are not related. Don't get it twisted. That's ancestral. 5. Faith and spiritual power, whether through Christianity, Islam, ancestral reverence, or Yoruba revival. Spirituality is core. 6. Creativity as resistance. Music, dance, style, slang. African Americans turned rhythm and rhyme into shields and swords. 7. Kinship beyond blood. Play cousins, aunties who aren't biological. Because when the system breaks the family, community steps in. 8. Justice and fairness. From civil rights to Ferguson to George Floyd, African Americans don't stop fighting for the oppressed. And then we move on to taboos. Yes, African Americans have taboos too. Plenty. 1. Disrespecting elders, whether you're 5 or 45. Disrespect an elder and you'll feel the culture. 2. Snitching. Beyond street code, it's rooted in survival. If the system wasn't built for you, you don't feed it. 3. Public family shame. Don't air dirty laundry. You protect the house even when it's messy. 4. Coping without credit. Biting someone else's style without acknowledgement. That's a cultural sin. 5. Playing with ancestors. Even non-religious black folk will not speak lightly of the dead or the struggle. That's reverence right there. 6. Selling out. From Uncle Toms to Coons, betraying your people is not just frowned upon, it's named and remembered. 7. Letting the culture die, whether it's jazz, soul food, or the electric slide at a wedding, you carry it forward. So let's be honest, what you're witnessing is not a people with no culture. It's a people who had their culture ripped apart and built another one in a land that never loved them. What you call lack of foundation is actually unrecognized brilliance, because African American culture isn't just about remembering where you come from. It's about reinventing where you can go. And let's be clear, African Americans aren't confused about freedom. They are the reason you get to speak freely right now. You, Mr. Zanu. They didn't mishandle civil rights. They pioneered it for the world to watch. So before I go, culture is not about beads, drums, and ceremonies alone. It's also how people adapt, preserve, and protect themselves, even in exile, even in trauma, even without land. What African Americans did with half a culture, stolen names, and borrowed language is nothing short of a miracle. So no, the issue is not whether they can handle civil rights. The issue is whether we can handle the truth that even after centuries of being displaced, they still managed to build a culture so loud the world couldn't just ignore it. So Mr. Zanu, instead of policing their culture, please try learning from it. Because if you ever face what they've faced, you'll pray to have their resilience. Let's move.
Wow. What a good video. I wonder what you all out there think about culture. What did you think about that video? Comment down. But for now, I want to get some of the students' opinions and see how they feel or what they feel is culture. What is culture?
I feel like culture is something that's passed down from us through ancestry, through our grandpas, granddads, even our moms. And it's just something that brings the community together. It shows the love and it shows the resilience that we've had throughout years, many years, and generations.
I feel like culture is like us building on a path and following from what our ancestors gave us and rebuilding it and actually making something good out of it and making wealthy and and being prosperous of like what you want to be and what you want to do with it and how you want to do it. That's what culture is to me.
Culture to me is a system of beliefs that is shared and learned past throughout generations.
Culture to me is something given by our ancestors, taken by us, and using it to make a greater path.
Culture to me is things that are passed down through our generations, like our beliefs, the clothes we wear, our hair, and the things we celebrate with each other.
What is culture? Culture is something that's a part of your everyday life, or something that could be passed down from generations. Something that's you have to follow in your everyday life. Something that you believe in sometimes, and it could be like affect the way you move and behave.
Culture is to me, it's a tradition and beliefs passed down to generations of different families. It helps people understand why they have a culture tradition. It shows how much it means to families and how much they respect their values.
Culture to me it's about like where you come from and what you adapt to. It's really about like what you grew up with and like it's really not about your skin color or really any of that. It's really what's rooted. It's about what's rooted inside of you and what's traditional for you, if that makes sense.
Ooh, that was good, man. I ain't gonna lie. So to me, I think that culture is all about making our own tradition with what we have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I remember back in the day, I'm a little dated. We used to put rubber bands on our little ankles or whatever, you feel me? We had so many different fads and phases. We had bell-bottom pants, we had the afros, we got slang. I know back in the day it was word to your mama, now it's tight on in the trenches in 2026. You know what I'm saying? That's culture right there. You know what I'm saying? So we made what we have with what we got, and we made it the way we needed to. You know what I'm saying? So look, hopefully this podcast blow up and we're a face out here. I shout out my students for teaching me this new slang because I'm trying to be a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But boom, look. Speaking of back to the culture, I know my culture is all about getting that money on, right? So we got a question. This was a really good conversation that actually Latrice posed, and it was like dreams beyond the block, like asking like, what is your American dream and like how much is a lot of money? So I ain't gonna lie, since we in the room with so much brilliance, let me throw the ball in the court over there on that side and tell me, what is a lot of money to you? And tell me, what is really your American dream?
How much money is a lot of money? For me, when I get to the point of making money in my sleep, then that's enough money for me. I can live comfortably. I can get up and go choose my day how I see fit. That is, I'm okay. That's enough money for me. I'm happy. That's enough. What about you all?
I personally feel like having enough money, making a lot of money to me personally, it would be like making sure that my mom ain't got to pay no bills so she could retire, get her 401k, and I could pay for everything for her. And being able to just live my life privately and respectfully and just out of everybody else's business and just having my own stuff going on.
How much money? I think a lot of money is, I say probably 10 mil, and to get everybody in my family like wealthy, like pay off their debts, pay off everything, make sure they straight, they don't gotta do nothing, you know, take them everywhere they wanna go, black truck glide, you know, personal ride, presidential.
To me, a good amount of money to me is about $3 million just to be on the wealthy side, and if I could just wake up and go shopping every day, I would love that.
I don't think it's enough money, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you gotta hit me with like, you gotta keep going. But American dream, just waking up every day, being able to like bills on auto pay, stuff like that, not having to worry about nothing, all the debts and everything to the side, you know.
My American dream is being able to own my own house and own car and not being able to worry about when I'm gonna pay my next bills and having my future family straight and my family straight.
My American dream is being a big screenwriter or a director, and how much, a lot of money is to me is like 1 million or like 2 billion type stuff, but for me, is being wealthy, be able to help my family, myself, and my sisters and them. So yeah.
I say about like 5 mil, but like personally, I don't really care for the money. But as long as I can be wealthy enough to be a realtor and do everything I need to do personally for my needs and take care of me before anybody else, it's okay. Then I would get to taking care of my family and getting that to my future personally.
To me, a lot of money is having like generational wealth, like not having to like worry about your bills, not really having to worry about too much. You know, all you gotta do worry about is like you gotta wake up, get money. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really like having money, having so much money that you don't even need no more. You know? Yeah.
It's basically having enough money to make sure that my kids are great, and that I can have my own buildings in downtown Chicago.
A lot of money to me is having multiple incomes and multiple ways to grow whatever business you want to grow and to have generational wealth. Yeah.
2.5 million will have me straight, but never quit working.
My American dream is to increase the population of black young men. That's a crossroad right now.
I want to thank McKinley students for staying behind and just coming to be a part of our amazing podcast. It's so many great minds in the room.
Absolutely. And make sure you comment down. Let us know what you feel culture is. Let us know how much money you think is a lot of money. Comment down below. And make sure you also tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Follow us on social media, Youth Connection Charter Schools.
Yep, and it's been Generation Now. 1, 2, 3, Generation Now!
I like the second take anyways.
You got up? You got up? You got what? I thought you wasn't finna get up.